Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day today. I am following up on a video that I did. I believe the last one. This was about. This video was about um, just certain things have been happening to me, and it's consistent in a lot of ways. And it's a very interesting thing that happens. Um, I was watching a YouTube video a long time ago, and the person in the video was in front of an audience, and he was describing to the audience in not too subtle words how much of a bad person he was, and how he treated little kids. Right now, you might find that strange in front of an audience, and him talking about how he mistreats kids, right, children. um and that kind of blew me away, and I kept looking and I kept looking, and I remember the camera panning to the left, and among all the other men that were there behind him listening while the audience was in front of him, these were to his side, further back. One of them was wearing sunglasses, and I found that strange. And I remember watching the video thinking, oh, well, that's odd, right? And I went back to the video, but maybe a couple of days later. That was just disgusting. First of all, I wouldn't watch it again like that so soon. But I guess I'd wanted to pay attention mostly because it was a way that I was watching the video that was just different. It's what I mean about what I wanted to have you understand. And I saw that video again, and the second time around, I saw the exact same video, and that video was different. It was it was the same guy, but they did the whole panning to the left, and I didn't see the guy with the sunglasses anymore, and it was the exact same video. I looked it up in my YouTube history, and it was weird. So there was this situation where I was able to see this thing happen, and it was just like a parallel uh scenario that was going on. Like I could just see deeper into the person in the video, and the guy with the sunglasses he was a man in black, because people like that do bad things, they have someone just waiting to take them away. They really are kept. They keep an eye on those kind of things. In other occasions, I'd watch a video, and if the person has a different kind of they have a different kind of subject line, or if they have a certain type of uniqueness to their name, and I was able to decipher the name correctly, and then I got the full name, and not the first name. And I saw that video, and I was just blown away. And that one I couldn't find again. I believe it's because it was a YouTube that didn't have an account. It was only just searching through YouTube, not necessarily going through my YouTube, you know, account that I have with my subscriptions and all that. But I saw that, and then just it's how I know the name, how I know the full name. So there's a lot of good things going on, right? And I wanted to do this video differently, but I couldn't make the time that I wanted to for this, and I actually have quite a bit of spare time at the moment for now, so I can put this out and have you guys enjoy the video, because this is what we're all here for. Okay, so cheers to you. Um, when I did the video where I parked in front of a car and there was a license plate of the car in front of me there in the parking lot. And I remember looking at those numbers and I thought, damn it, those are the last four digits of my debit card. And when I found that so synchronous, and it was just like, whoa, what? So when we had the when I had um that trance moment sort of thing, like I was tired and I just kind of wanted to rest for a little bit. I was driving around from place to place and doing certain things. Obviously, back then it's a lot easier. So I kind of rested for 30 minutes, and we went we were there, and we saw the Anunnaki, right? And it was Christmas. It really was. I think it was Christmas time. I saw the Christmas tree, and there was the Anunnaki sequence where they were trying to get they wanted to steal one of the Anunnaki that was created by Enki, and not necessarily Anunnaki, but just a human uh, uh, what do you call it? A human hybrid, Anunnaki human hybrid, Titans. What the Greeks called Titans in ancient Greek and the pantheon. That's what that individual was, Titan. Okay. Um. So this should be enough to understand what I'm trying to say to you about this. You were there in that meeting, and I didn't want to mention it, but I'm mentioning it now. So you were just observing, and I think you think you're reptilian or have some kind of reptilian background, but you were just an observer in that situation. You were there. There are lots of individuals there, but mostly, I don't know how well, or if you do remember this, how it felt for you when you were just observing the gods, the Titans, the Anunnaki talk about wanting to take DNA and do things like that, and just take them away. They wanted to take what was his name again? Um, well, it doesn't matter, but they liked that hybrid that Enki made, and they wanted to take that hybrid away, and they did not take away because he blocked them. He said, "No way, get your own," sort of thing. And there was a scenario then where then Enlil, and I'm paraphrasing a lot for you guys. There's us then Enlil came, and he made a deal with Enki, and he just reaffirmed the status of the planet for him, and then he promised he'd give him some fresh DNA of human sequencing, so he could then he create his own, and he wouldn't really create more here. He'll have his own deal with that. Excuse me. But he'll make some experiments with human DNA somewhere else, um, because it's how it is, right? So why not here? Because this humans are you know humans are very interesting because they're humans are very capable, but we're not allowed to reach a certain height as a species, right? Mostly we're considered a B class citizen in the universe because we're just a mixture of so many different races. That's one of the reasons. Um, and that for that reason alone, then most others look at us and think, oh, there's just they're they're mutts. They're not really. They have a precise gene sequence for them to be specialist at any one thing, and that's what the problem is. There isn't some species are uniquely intelligent and they develop themselves in that way so that they can proceed and make their society better. Others are good with many other things like arts and maybe just specifically good at time travel or something like that, or they're good at something unique in a unique experience and unique body type. They all look the same, right? We don't all look the same. And that's just a way to segregate us more instead of working together. So let me get to the point here. If you're gonna do a meditation and you're gonna increase your energy, right? They want you to focus, relax, take a breath, and then just imagine yourself that you're going from the bottom of your root chakra to the top to your crown chakra, and then just think of it as a feather, a peacock feather, right? You think of that as a peacock feather, where each node as you go up represents one of the chakras. And when you're at the very peak, at the very top, then you're doing this meditation here, where you're going from this meditation to this meditation to this meditation to that meditation. And over the course of time, you can transcend time, and then you can be right at in a place where um, you can uh, you can project your future self at another time when you learn and you do your meditation as you go. So I think we know what we mean here by doing the transcendence part of the meditation. So you land, or you are reincarnated in a planet or in a location like today, where the scenarios that you've practiced, or the kind of meditation that you did in a previous life brings you to a predetermined path of reincarnation for yourself based on your previous work that you do. So you're always making a forward evolution as a human being. You usually never go, but you rarely ever go back, right? You're always making a forward evolution for Earth. So that's something you have to keep in mind and listen to when it comes to your predetermined path in life and the things that you go through to get to where you want to be, right? So there is a great potential for humanity. There's just enough um, talent for us to be great. But again, since we're a mixture of so many races, we pull in different directions, occasionally to our own detriment, where we might not be able to um, succeed to for our own success. We might not be successful to our own detriment because we like to have things to be done our very own specific ways, right? Like, how would you like to have one specific person run the whole planet, right? You wouldn't want that because you don't have that kind of servitude. You feel and know your own uniqueness as a human being, and you don't have that kind of society that allows for that to be to this for the civilization, society, civilization, different words. The society doesn't have that kind of structured civilization as a species, so that we can move move in unison in one direction. Okay, so I'm putting on like my professor shirt now and letting you know that now you know what you need to know, and I think that's important. Yeah, that weird stuff with the YouTube video, I never told anyone that before, and I figured I might just say it now in case anyone's had experiences where they're just in this parallel reality. You're standing there in this trance, and you can't believe what you're watching on YouTube. Oh no, what in the world? And then it panned to the left, and there's this guy among the other guys wearing suits, mind you, tying a shirt. And there's a guy just with sunglasses, and no one cares. No one ever minds at all. It's just like I saw him there. So this parallel reality that probably exists right here where we are now, that it's inaccessible. Or I mean, the only 2 or 3 times I've been able to accomplish that was just um, it's a very unique experience, right? So I just wanted to get this out there. I want you guys to know that I'm still making videos as best as I can. Uh, there's some orbs that I've been seeing, and they're round or almost like an oval shape. Um, I want to make a video about that soon, or I might add it to as part of a segment just to make something for you guys. There hasn't been any updates or anything I can give you at the moment, but I just wanted to pop in real quick and kind of get that out because my last video, I didn't have enough time to actually get to everything I wanted to say. So this is just me kind of um, finishing up the thought, and then maybe I'll talk about the the orbs, right? And anything else that might come up as being, relevant in any way, which is usually whatever happens that day or the day after, or within the week. If I get a chance to put something out there, I definitely will put something out there for you guys. Okay, so I hope you guys have a good rest of the evening, and we'll keep in touch.